we will continue improving and we will be the strongest cryptocurrency in the world.
Cardano just underwent one of its biggest upgrades yesterday, but that's not all. There's so much happening around Cardano right now that people are starting to call for $15 Cardano, but is that possible? In this video, we're going to look at the reasons behind those claims. Meanwhile, Vanek is making very bold price predictions for Sui by the end of the year, and things are heating up on Solana and Hbar. This is your Altcoin Buzz News. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody, and if you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we drop latest content. Follow us on Twitter, altcoinbuzz.io, and as always, not financial advice, and wish the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Alright guys, so starting off today, we have Jerome Powell has just confirmed that banks can serve crypto customers as long as they manage their risks. He said this recently in the FOMC yesterday.
Our role with Bitcoin really is to look at, with crypto, really is to look at the banks. And you know, we think it's, you know, banks are perfectly able to serve crypto customers as long as they understand and can manage the risks, and it's safe and sound. As a good number of our banks that we regulate and supervise do that.
So that is very bullish for Bitcoin. Meanwhile, the SEC has officially repealed SAB 121 last week, allowing banks to custody Bitcoin. The floodgates are opening and adoption is about to explode. So it seems, combined with FOMC just being over and, you know, this kind of news for banks, Bitcoin has rallied to $105,000 yesterday. It was around $102,000, and this is exactly what we wanted to see. We want to see this big high time frame level reclaim, which we're doing right now, and it looks beautiful. Honestly, it looks like we could retest all-time highs very soon. I imagine we probably break through this level of $106,000, and once we can break above this level and hold on the daily, this is going to be super bullish because then we're off to the races towards 110,000 and 120,000 very soon. And then Cointelegraph shares Trump's Treasury Secretary recently saying this about Bitcoin.
I've been excited about the president's embrace of crypto, and I think it fits very well with the Republican Party, the ethos of crypto is about freedom, and the crypto economy is here to stay. The Democrats are running from it because they're trying to wash off the stench of Sam Bankman-Fried and his family's donations to the Democratic Party. So they're willing to take down a whole industry because of bad behavior on their part, bad behavior on one actor. And I think that everything's on the table with Bitcoin.
Then moving on, we have Cardano. The Cardano Foundation tweeted this yesterday saying, tonight Cardano evolves. The deployment hard fork takes effect, marking the transition to full decentralized governance. ADA holders gain real voting power on parameter changes, treasury withdrawals, hard forks, and the blockchain's future, a milestone in blockchain governance. And so that has happened, which is very good for Cardano. And then also Whale Insider says USA coins with zero capital gains tax by market cap. So we have down here at number 4 is Cardano. So this is an American-made coin, and there's a lot of news going around and a lot of speculation that Eric Trump, who is Donald Trump's son, says there will be zero capital gains tax for American-made cryptocurrencies, and Cardano being one of them. So that's very bullish for Cardano. And then we have Block News saying Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson just laid out the future of ADA. Some big changes are coming. Here's everything you need to know. So he shares, first is the scalability upgrade, so it's faster and cheaper. Hydra Layer 2 scaling will allow thousands of transactions per Hydra head, handling massive network demand, and rollups, ZK, and Optimistic will be used to process transactions off-chain, reducing congestion and fees. Second is the consensus overhaul, making transactions final faster. Then we also have new developer tools and smart contract upgrades. Plutus V3 will be released. Then we also have the Midnight sidechain, privacy on Cardano. So Midnight will introduce zero-knowledge proofs for private smart contracts, and users and businesses will be able to transact privately while remaining compliant. Then we have interoperability, connecting Cardano to other blockchains. So Hydra dApps will allow cross-chain transactions between Cardano and other networks, and more partner chains will be integrated, expanding Cardano's multi-chain ecosystem. And then lastly, we have decentralization and governance evolution. The volatile era will give ADA holders full control over Cardano's future. Via on-chain voting, a new treasury system will be introduced, allowing community-driven fundraising decisions. And then we also have Nala, who shared this video of Charles Hoskinson saying this about Cardano in May 2025.
We're going to get Bitcoin to work with Cardano, and we'll be there at May 2025 at Bitcoin 2025. And we'll have a great demo for that. And there's a lot of people we're bringing. We're working with wallets. We're working with other protocols. I don't need to call anybody or do a governance action to do these things. It's good for Cardano. It's the same for Midnight. Midnight will be the single biggest economic event for the Cardano ecosystem in its history. It's going to airdrop to more than 100 million people and build bridges with all the major networks and bring people together by the nature of Minotaur, the consensus protocol on the Midnight Horizon.
And Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson is shooting his shot at Elon Musk to introduce the government efficiency effort, or Doge, on Cardano. So recently we know that Musk is exploring blockchain use cases in the US government efficiency effort, or Doge, and Charles Hoskinson replied saying, well, I'm thinking this is a job for a triumvirate of Cardano, Bitcoin, and Midnight. Yo, Doge master Elon Musk, give us a call. We'll do it for free. So Charles Hoskinson is shooting a shot, trying to get Cardano to be the blockchain of Doge. And then Tap Tool shares that NASA is using Cardano. Let that sink in. So NASA has code running on Cardano today, and I bet some of you didn't know that. So Cardano is seeing a whole bunch of new, flurry of, very bullish information coming out. Cardano looking pretty decent on the high time frames on the daily chart. It's looking pretty good. I thought we'd maybe come down here, and while we did wick into this order block here, we are holding above it and looking pretty good. Now that FOMC is over, I do expect us to go up with altcoins and Bitcoin. So I think from here, we probably won't consolidate here. We'll actually consolidate higher, which is very bullish for Cardano. We'll probably go towards this, all-time high very soon. I imagine we'll probably do something like this, and then we'll consolidate, and then we'll go up even higher. $15 for Cardano. Is that possible? There's been a lot of YouTubers making videos saying Cardano is going to $15. I'm not entirely sure about that number. I think, $3 to $5 is definitely possible. Its all-time high is around $3, just under $3. So I do think its all-time high is possible, which is about a 3x from here. Do I think $15? I don't know. To get to $15, it's at $33 billion market cap at just under $1. So 15x, that's about $500 billion market cap. Do I think Cardano can get there this cycle with the amount of altcoins and things coming out? I don't know. It's tough. There's a lot more dilution this cycle. So there's just so many more altcoins than there was in the last cycle. So do I think Cardano can get to $15? Probably not. I would say probably like 5 to 7 is like the upper end of this cycle. Not saying it can't get there eventually if it continues to do things and it's one of the top, USA coins and it's working with the government in the future. Not saying it can't get there in other cycles, but this cycle, for this year, I have a hard time seeing $15, which is a 15x on this, taking it to $500 billion market cap this cycle. But I do think 5 to 7 is, kind of the topish area where Cardano can get to. And then moving on, we have Sui, which is now live on Phantom. You can send, swap, and explore the first move-based chain on Phantom. And then Phantom says the tsunami is here, starting today, rolling out beta support for Sui, so you can use Sui alongside Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Base, swap thousands of Sui tokens in Phantom, and access your favorite Sui network apps. In order to activate Sui beta, you open Phantom, you go to settings, you select active networks, and you toggle on Sui. And over the coming months, we'll be adding support for NFTs, Ledger, and Fiat on-ramps. And then we tweeted yesterday, the day is finally here, that the super alliance between Solana and Sui really takes off. First, it was Backpack, now Sui is live on Phantom. A great win-win for Phantom in both ecosystems. Phantom might even overtake MetaMask after this. And then also in the last 24 hours, now that Sui is on Phantom, the top Sui meme coin market cap has increased by 33%. So over the past 24 hours, meme coins on average have gone up 33%. Some have gone up 66%, some up 61%, some 90, some 34, some 15, 122. So every time a chain is brought onto Phantom, it seems that the meme coins go crazy. So meme coins have really taken off on Sui and Phantom as well. And then we have the Sui intern sharing asset management company declares Sui superior to Aptos. So Vanek is giga bullish on Sui, and they believe Sui will hit $16 by 2025. So this year in 2025, Vanek thinks Sui can get to $16, which is still about a 4x away from where it is right now at $4. So Sui can still hit a 4x, even though it's done many multiples already this cycle. They're expecting at least $16 by the end of 2025. One thing is clear in this market, the top two ecosystems that are absolutely crushing it are Solana and Sui. Solana is up 250% in the last 12 months, and Sui is up even more, double at over 500%. And many of you are like us in that you like both tokens and ecosystems, but they're totally isolated from each other with their own wallets and protocols and everything else. Until now. This new integration will blow your mind. With more than 7 million users, half of which came online in 2024, Phantom Wallet is the most popular wallet on Solana. You can do everything you need for meme coins or anything else you need on Solana for it, and it's a great wallet. It also has integrations for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Polygon blockchains as well. And aside from Sui, this covers nearly all important blockchains. And we're psyched to let you know that Phantom's newest integration is going to be with Sui. Very soon, you'll be able to support your activities in the two fastest growing ecosystems from the very same excellent wallet. Phantom is already a leading wallet, and while we like the native Sui wallet, it can be limiting to be on only one blockchain. You'll be able to use both or the Phantom wallet for convenience to buy memes or NFTs or games or whatever you want across either chain. And if you need to bridge between the two, Wormhole, Portal, and a couple other bridges can help you out with that. And Sui holders will see a nice bump in adoption from support of one of the biggest wallets in the industry. The Solana lending protocol Save Finance recently added support for the Sui Lend protocol, and we expect to see more integrations and support after this wallet integration. And the way we see it, all three from Solana to Phantom to Sui win from this deal. And then moving on to Hbar news, we have Forbes covers Hbar for capital gains tax exemption. The announcement from Eric Trump specifically mentioned well-known projects like XRP and Hbar. There is little doubt a zero capital gains tax policy could also attract additional investment in XRP and Hbar. Zoom out in the daily markets for a moment and see what's happening here. Hbar is in the mainstream media. The Trump family is naming Hbar in front of the world for a reason. Hbar is also on fire. Over 7.5 million accounts have joined the fund, with a whopping 70.8 billion transactions in total. And in just the last day, there are over 629,000 transactions. It only takes 2.9 seconds to confirm things, and each transaction costs less than 0.0001, super cheap. So Hbar is making waves with record-breaking institutional inflows, a landmark mainnet upgrade, and significant partnerships propelling its bullish trajectory. So the key drivers of the recent Hbar rally are Hbar's mainnet upgrade, the Nairobi Securities Exchange or NSE partnership, the Equity Labs, Intel, and NVIDIA collaboration, and the technical breakout signals. So Hbar on the chart is looking actually very good. So right now we have this kind of ascending, pattern here. We have this line where if it breaks down, it will be less bullish. If we break down below this line, I don't want to see that. So that's around 29 cents to around 30 cents. But this does look very bullish, so I don't expect that to happen. We want a long if we do get above this 33.5 cent level. If we can confirm a daily close above this level, we will be looking for a retest, and this is a great place to enter a long or to do, some kind of spot trade if you want to do that. But Hbar is looking really good. If we can get back above this level right here, it's probably going towards 50 cents very soon. It's currently at 31 cents. And moving on, we want to introduce Reploy. So most of the hot projects in decentralized AI and AI agents fall into one of two categories. They're either an agent like AIXBT or they're launchpad to allow others to create and launch agents like virtuals. Few are both, and Reploy is one of the projects that has both its own agents and the infrastructure for others to use. So Reploy calls itself an AI-powered browser code editor. The fact that it edits code is helpful to programmers since AI can give suggestions on corrections and such. But we see Reploy as being even more powerful than that. Reploy has its own AI agents. It also has the infrastructure to create your own decentralized AI agent, and they have their own LLMs or large language models for decentralized use. Now, along with providing infrastructure and LLMs, Reploy has 3 agents of its own. Its names are Fissure, Corallis, and Lumit. Fissure is a no-code dApp builder that's going live soon. Corallis is an AI agent for trading that you can use with full wallet control, and this one's going live any day now. And Lumit is a cloud-based AI smart contract development platform. And the Reploy AI token RAI is not to be confused with the algorithmic stablecoin RAI. Reploy's RAI had its TGE a little over a month ago in late December. It launched at $1.54 and it's been one of the market's best performers over the last 6 weeks. And Reploy also recently shared, take a look at our upcoming tasks and roadmap ahead for Reploy. We're kicking off large-scale marketing campaigns across YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and more, reaching thousands of new eyes, showcasing our new website and vision to the world, dropping fresh written media in the coming weeks, and optimized ad campaigns will have us trending across major platforms all week and beyond. So that is Reploy, and you can check them out as well, linked down below. Then we have Solana, which has surged to dominate nearly half of the DEX market, largely driven by meme coin launchpad Pumped Up Fund, which has seen more volume than Ethereum network in recent weeks, according to OKX. So Solana is seeing continued huge DEX volume, and also Alex shares 1 year ago, the BNB chain had 2x daily active addresses versus Solana, and today Solana has 6 times versus BNB chain. And Owen also shares Solana's next parabolic run towards $600 to $700 kicks off from here. So he's sharing this, level reclaim, which I really do like here, compared to Bitcoin, and he's saying this will take us to $600 to $700. I don't know if we'll go that high. I do expect us to go to $400 to $500. $600 to $700 will be very nice, but I'm not expecting us to go that high. And then lastly, we have Lunar Crush, who says Solana has had more social mentions than Ethereum for 364 out of the last 365 days. So Solana is looking great here. It is a level reclaim. This is what I wanted to see, just kind of consolidating around this level here. around 222 and above. So Solana looking very good. I could see us heading towards $300 very soon. Now that we've had this high time frame level reclaim, I see us going to make new all-time highs very soon on Solana. Now that the FOMC is over, I can see us heading towards the end of the week in a very bullish terms, hopefully breaking $106,000 very soon. But yeah, that's the video for today, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.